Say hi. Welcome to the vlog.
Hi,
The doll rest laughs. Sorry, go ahead. Say it again.
welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog. We're heading to Red Deer. Here's Gizmo. You guys, I told you about Gizmo and that she wasn't doing so good. So we're going to take her for one more trip. Hi, Gizmo. We're going to go and we're heading out now. I was going to get all the packing done. You can go ahead now. Sorry, hon. Yeah. I was going to vlog the packing, but I was in such a rush. And I was working at the same time and editing like 3 videos, getting the kids ready and everyone packed. And it was so hard. So I did not get any of that on camera. But I will try to vlog as much as I can on this trip and see if I can get some footage inside the breweries and maybe the Legion even. So we'll see how that goes. But I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Bye. Hey guys, so I just wanted to record this storm. It looks like we're going to be passing through. Sorry, that's my bag right there. It's a reflection in the window. It looks like we're going to be passing through a storm. There was no severe storm warnings for Edmonton, but there is for Red Deer. And I think we're going to be passing through. There's this one over here that looked like there was a shelf cloud earlier, but it kind of disappeared. They're saying that we could see funnel clouds in some of these cells, so we'll see how it goes. But Chad made a joke and he's like, we're storm chasers now because we're literally chasing the storm. But I think it's heading our way, so it's kind of heading us, facing us head on. But here you can see some lenticular clouds, and that's the head of the storm here. So I will let you know if it gets really bad. We'll see how it goes. But they said heavy winds, some hail, heavy rain, and it could make driving conditions difficult. And some funnel clouds have also been seen. So cross your fingers. I will check back in with you shortly. Hey guys, so we made it. We went through a really big storm and it didn't actually last that long, but the rain kept coming for probably about 7 or 8 minutes. It was hard to drive through. Everybody had their like 4-way flashers on, so that was crazy. And the clouds looked really weird. I'll put some pictures here on the screen and just to show you. Probably looked worse than it was because the sun might have been shining on it from the other side, but it was hard to tell. Like it looked really dark when you were outside of the storm, but when you were under it, it was just all gray. But now is our time for storm season. So I know a lot of people in the south, like in the States, get their storms more towards like April, May, but we get ours definitely in July. July is like the best month to get them here. And like, I don't know, the last couple of days have been really hot and muggy, and Red Deer is like the best place for storms. So I'm just sitting on the balcony right now, kind of giving an update. I was trying to organize the bedroom where we sleep. So like over the years, we've been coming here for like 14 years. Over the years, we've kind of like rearranged where we sleep. And we've got my older son, he's on this pull-out cot that's in the same bedroom. I'm sleeping on the bed, usually with my baby, Logan, or he'll be in like the little, it's kind of like a playpen, but we give it to him like so he can sleep in there at night. But he's slowly getting too big for that, so he might sleep with me in the bed. And then my daughter sleeps down in the bedroom downstairs where there's a day bed down there. So she likes to sleep down there, and then my husband sleeps on an air mattress that he blows up in the basement where the TV room is. So we all have our kind of like our little places to sleep, and I'm hoping tomorrow I can sleep in. I would like to get up early and write my morning pages. That's one thing that like, I don't know, I haven't really heard much about it in the planner world, but I've really been struggling with it. I've been trying to do it like the last couple of days. I haven't been able to do it in the morning because usually I film first, and like I've been trying to do it in the afternoon, but then I'm always rushing to do something like, you know, take my dog to the vet or come to Red Deer or, you know, go on some kind of errand or have an appointment. So I'm always doing something and I'm always busy, and I thought, oh yeah, it'll be perfect. Like as soon as my son's done school, things are going to get a lot easier. And it just seems like it got harder all of a sudden. I mean, the one day that like I realized my dog was sick, like really sick, like that, she needed to go to the vet now. I had a lot going on. I was tired. I didn't get a very good sleep. And I'd had my mammogram, and I had like the same weekend or like week we went to Vancouver. I had my MRI. So there was like a whole bunch of stuff happening. And this was like my busy week that I had. And it was just crazy. So maybe like when I update later, maybe it'll be later on tonight or maybe tomorrow, I'll show you guys my planner and show you guys like how things have been in my planner. Today I actually didn't do too bad, but I want to finish my morning pages. I've got 2 more pages to write. And probably while we're gone, my July box is going to come from Planner Perfect, guaranteed. So I'm going to probably have to get my mom to go pick that up for me. But yeah, we're here. My eyes have been really itchy. I don't know. Like I'm not getting a very good sleep, and my voice is still rough. But that's from the voice thing that I've been going through. So I'm hoping that just me not going to karaoke tonight or tomorrow will kind of help with that. Maybe it'll heal my voice. Having 2 weeks off, I don't know. But my eyes have been extremely itchy, so I think I have like allergies. I do have really, really bad allergies to start with. I've always had allergies. I'm really allergic to cats. But yeah, no, it's actually quite nice out here. It's a little chilly. It looks like we might be getting another storm again. I'll just turn you around that way. It's getting a little bit darker over there. That's kind of like the southwest. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. This way is like a little bit lighter. There's the sun. So I just brought my selfie stick. I thought I had this time, and I knew I wanted to vlog. So I'm kind of excited to be able to do this and get, footage of my dog before anything happens. I've been advised that I will probably have to think of end of life options, which, I can't even let myself think about right now. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can go through with it. I just don't know if I can. I'm attached to her. She's my baby, and she's been there through like with me through all the hard times of my life so far. She's like slept with me in my car when I was like homeless for a couple of days. So, and it was, back in my 30s. But yeah, I don't know. It's too hard. Like, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how we get through this. It's one of those life things that you experience and that you tell yourself you're never going to get a dog because of this, and then you get a dog anyway because you love them and they love you. And it's just, she comes and greets me by the door every day, no matter if she's feeling bad or not. She's running to the door. So we'll play it by ear and see how she's feeling the next couple days. I did get her anti-inflammatory, so the doctor said it would help the pain and the swelling go down. Haven't really noticed much of a difference yet. She's still panting pretty hard, but I really don't want her to suffer, so we will see how it goes. But yeah, until next update, I'll try to check in before I go to bed. Maybe I'll show you the room, kind of like where we're sleeping, and my luggage, which I never got a chance to show you how I packed it. So we'll check that out, and probably updating in the morning because I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind coming out here with coffee and just sitting, maybe writing my morning pages out here. There's like a little table, which is kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that for a bit. We'll see how chilly it is in the morning, and we'll see if my kids stay sleeping and how early I get up. Sometimes like I'll wake up at 6 or 7 here because I just can't sleep, and then it's nice to have like coffee, and I'll start doing my journaling stuff, and it's great. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna check in soon. Bye. Mwah.
You got something I can never be without, yeah. I'm in your command. Thought I was a man of my own will. It's been 2 years. I'm only a shadow of the good on me.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I was not able to get any footage of the brewery, Belly Hop, or the Legion. It was just weird. It was too many people in the Legion, and Belly Hop I could, and I totally forgot. So I totally dropped the bomb on that. So I just wanted to tell you how our day went. It was pretty good. Um, when we went to the Legion, we did meat draws, which are like you pay $5 and you get a chance to get meat. We ended up winning like breakfast sausage, like a whole pack from Costco, so that was kind of awesome. So I put that in the freezer as soon as we got back, and then we went to the one of the local breweries here in Red Deer. Belly Hop is the one we usually come to, and we were like the only ones there because apparently a guy was having a birthday, and like all of the residents of the brewery were already at his house. So it is what it is, but we had a good time. And anyway, I before I left like for Red Deer, we were still in Edmonton. I placed an Amazon order, and I had to get my daughter like 2 new cords for her iPad, and I got these like wall hanging things because when we were in Vancouver, I got my kids dream catchers, but I want to put them on the window, so I got them like the little suction cups on the window with the little hooks on them. So that came, and then I also got this book, The Artist's Way. Anyway, it's The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. I've been talking about this. Maybe I haven't really mentioned it in my videos. I don't know. But I've been mentioning morning pages. And this is a 12-week course. So it's a spiritual path to higher creativity is what it says. And this is the 30th anniversary edition. So it looks a bit different than like other people's copies. But this is my copy, and I'm going to work on this. Apparently it takes 3 months. There's 12 chapters, and you're supposed to do 1 chapter a week. So I was kind of thinking, I'm like, well, I've been talking about like personal productivity. Maybe I can turn this into my productivity course, because like this book, like when you're talking about creativity, it can be anything that you create. So whether you're a content creator, a video creator, like if you actually create like paintings or drawings or stuff like that. So this is perfect for me, and I'm hoping that it's like, from what I've like seen of videos, it's kind of right up my alley. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited to get started, and I kind of want to start reading it right away. I'm actually going to link one of the videos that inspired me today. I was watching it and I was like, oh, and this is before it came in the mail and or from Amazon or whatever. And I was like, that sounds really, really good. I think I want to like really get into this and like, you know, do the whole course from like start to finish. So I'm going to try to do it and see how it goes. And I think what I'm going to do, if I do it, I'm going to do a week and then give like an update, like at the end of the week of how things are going with it. I think that would be really cool. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know in this vlog. But yeah, it would be like another type of course that I talk about. And I've already been doing morning pages. Like I do them every day. I find that I struggle a lot with morning pages because I'm struggling to wake up every day. And I've been struggling recently because, like I said, this past week was super busy. I had so many appointments. Like my dog is sick. We were in Vancouver, just like a whole bunch of things going on. And so I never really had time to like do much of anything. And then I was exhausted. So every day I would sleep in. And plus, my kids are on summer holidays right now, or my one kid. But both my kids will be going back in September. So maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't know. Like I'll have just one child at home and maybe it'll be easier. But my daughter is only going for half days. So it'll still be like a bit more running around. So basically, like I'll take my 2 kids to school in the morning for like about 8 o'clock, and then like go back to the school at noon, pick up my daughter, and then go back at 3:15 to pick up my son. So yeah, things will get better in grade 1 when she goes to grade 1 because it'll be full day again. And then my son won't go. I don't think my son will go until until my daughter's in grade 3. I'm pretty sure, because he's 2 right now, but he has to actually be 5 before he can go as of September. So even when he turns 5, he'll turn like the year he turns 5, which is Christmas, like December 30th. He won't be able to go until the following September. So basically, like a whole year later. So that part kind of like sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm sorry that I wasn't able to capture clips of like all of the things, but maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get more clips of my kids. I'll put a picture in here of my kids, of the day like we left for Red Deer. It was actually like one of the best pictures I had gotten, like basically ever. They were all sitting on the couch, all being good, and like they were like they were playing together, and it was so cute. So maybe I'll put a picture of that. But I think that wraps it up. I'm pretty tired. I'm going to do my evening reflection, which I've been starting to do in my journal, and I might read the preface of this book. I don't know how long it is, but it's like a page front and back, and I might read the intro. The intro isn't that long, it's a couple of pages. So, and then there's spiritual electricity, the basic principles. I don't know if that's chapter 1. Let's see. Then the basic tools. Hold on. Is that even part of the chapter? No, it's not. Okay, so I've actually got quite a bit of reading to do. It's like the intro reading. There's the introduction, there's the preface, the introduction, the basic tools, and the basic principles. So maybe I'll read all of that tonight because that would be fun for me. I consider reading fun, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't read so many books. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and maybe, come here, Danica, do you want to be in the vlog for a sec? Here's my daughter. She's going to come join us and just say hi.
Hi.
It's getting dark out here, so it's harder to see, but yeah, we're going to go to bed soon, right? We're going to go to bed, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's 1:25 now in the afternoon. I did a couple of things. Today I got all of my morning pages done. I didn't bring my morning pages out here to show you guys, but I brought my planner, so what I might just do is flip the camera around and then show you guys like my planner. Actually, so here's Adele. This is my TN, Planner Perfect TN, and I've showed this already on camera. You guys will see this Monday, but this is what the inside of my TN looks like. Kind of busy actually. And then the first week, well, this is my monthly calendar. And then my first week, so not so busy this week. It's a little bit quieter, which I'm thankful for. And then what I did is I scripted today for Monday. So this is going to be tomorrow. And you can see the ink is brown. So I used the Ferris wheel press ink in my TWSBI. This is the cream TWSBI with rose gold. And I used the color writing desk. So I think it's supposed to have sparkle in it, but this one doesn't really look like that. I'm just going to double check here. I can't see any sparkle in it, but it's called writing desk. And it matches the color of my TN, which is so cute. I really like it. And I don't know, so far, like, I could tell that this journal specifically is Strathmore paper because, and this is one I got made like a couple months ago, there's like a watermark on it towards the middle of the book. You can actually see it says Strathmore 25% cotton writing, so it's kind of cool. So that's my TN. And then, so this book, this is like my yearbook. It contains my future log, so like on the calendars, if something comes up like 3 months from now, I can write it in there. It also has all my health trackers, my habit tracker, my book log, and my cycle log. And then the monthly book is just like goals, monthly task list. Actually, there was no monthly task list in there. I should have had one. You know, I should probably write one of those goal pages. I should probably combine like family and home goals, because family is always pretty short and home is always pretty short. But business is usually long, and personal is usually long because I have my books in there. But I should do family and home together, and then I should do like a monthly task list on a page. I might do that for August. But that's that, and then it has a review in the back. And then this book here, this is like my grocery list and my song list page book. So it changes each month. Oh, the sun just came out. It's so bright. It's really pretty out here today. So I have my grocery list on that one. And then on the final book, this is going to be, like, I don't know whether yet I want to have a book in here, because I was talking about that, the artist way. I'm not sure if I want to have a book in here about doing it or write everything in my commonplace book, which is my Stalogy right now, or do I want to just have my morning pages in here? So when I go home, I did get my July sub box. It came today or yesterday. It came yesterday in the mail. So, or not in the mail, but like a delivery partner that works on weekends. So when I go home tomorrow, I'm going to be able to use it for the first. So that'll be fun. I'll do my morning pages on the first in that new book because I'll be done like my larger book today, or I'll be done that one tomorrow actually. So that's my TN. And I like the idea of having my artist notes in here, but I don't think I have room. Because this string on the Adele is really tight. I don't know. It's like I've only got 4 books in here like I usually do. And yes, I have a fountain pen, but it shouldn't be this tight. But it's like super tight compared to like some of the other TNs that I have. So let me change you. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm just going to show you my Franklin planner quick. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you a picture of like the beautiful blue sky here in Red Deer. Look how beautiful it is. Isn't it so nice? It's beautiful. And like this neighborhood, even with all the pretty trees and stuff, it's so nice here. But anyway, let's go back to my planner. So here is my Olivia binder, which you guys know that I'm using. And I'm using Poolside by Planners Anonymous. Planners Anonymous is struggling right now, you guys. So if you want to support them, go to their website. I'm not an affiliate, but I do support them continuously by buying their products and watching the lives every second week. So if you want to help them out, they are an Australian-based company, small family-run, no employees really, and they really need help. So, okay, let's go to my daily here. I'll show you the last couple of days actually. This was Wednesday. This has just been such a challenging week. This was Thursday. And this is the day we left for Red Deer. I got everything done. It's like, it almost feels like the days that I'm like rushed for time or stressed, I tend to get everything done. This was my packing list. And then my notes page. I've been writing more notes lately. So then this was Saturday. I got everything done because we're here in Red Deer and I wasn't trying to be like, I wasn't trying to work a lot this weekend. I really wanted to be more of a relaxing weekend, but I still got everything done. And then I wrote my notes here. So I wrote my stats and my expenses for the weekend. Got the artist way. And then I'm trying to list up the makeup that I want to get for fall from Sephora. Then this is today. So I'm going to organize my work bag later on. My evening reflection I'll do tonight before bed. I'm filming the vlog as we go, so I put a little dot there. Everything else it's done, I've crossed off. And then my notes for today. Jeffree Star has a new palette coming out on July 11th, I believe it is. I wrote my stats and then a couple of videos I wanted to watch. And I've been trying to use my notes page more often, more frequently. I haven't written out like tomorrow's page yet, but I'll do that later tonight. And if we're going home tomorrow, it's going to be a busy day. And this is the end of June, and then we'll be starting fresh on July. So that's my setup. I do like this binder. I feel so organized when I've got all of my stuff. You can see like how full my binder actually is. Like it's popping out of the rings almost. And this is a 1.5 inch. But I need all of the things in here. I've got lots of tabs, and when I do my video on systems, I'm going to switch you guys back. When I do my video on systems, when I get around to it, I'm going to include like how I organize my planner. I think for me, a lot of like the systems that I use in my planner and my notebooks kind of like come from trial and error. It's the same thing using my task cards. Honestly, like I just do what works best for me and like in what order it works best for me. And so my task cards might not be the same as everybody else's because like I just do what I think makes the most sense, like in which order. Yeah, let's take a video. I had to rescue my son. He was just getting into the fertilizer. Say hi to the vlog, baby.
Hi.
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 Isn't he so cute? Oh, that's my bub. This is Logan. You want to say hi to the camera, Logan? Look how cute you are. Mom has to cut your toenails again.
I do.
Your toenails are long. Oh, what? Buster. Okay, this is... I'm going to switch you guys around again. Hold on. Jack wants to say hi. Hey, Jack. Look at the camera. Okay, I'm going to try to get a picture of the doggies. This is Buster. I don't know what kind of dog he is, but he's my son's grandpa's dog. And then my dog, Jack, is right here. Jack, say hi to the camera, buddy. And Jack is Japanese Chin and Yorkie. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is go get ready. I don't know how I'm gonna do makeup or not. I'll probably keep my hair up today just because it's so warm out. It's really like 23, 24 right now, but it's beautiful out here and it's really warm. And I'm in a black t-shirt. So I'm gonna go get ready. I think we're gonna go to Walmart and we're going to maybe go to another brewery. I think is what the plan is. So, all right. So I will talk to you guys soon.
Mom, I really want that mermaid doll because it switches tail.
Okay.
Mom, we're going to Belly Hop, right?
Maybe. This is we're going to Blackman.
Lineman?
Blackman.
Blind men only in their dreams.
There's just one guy going in like this. I'm a blind man.
That's what in my face.
Well, that's what blind people do. No, I watched it.
They don't do that. Do they have like a little game locker?
Right there.
No.
Does it really make your belly hop? Your belly hopping makes mine jiggle. Oh, it's only when you squeeze it.
There's people's. Lots of people's today. Oh dear. Ow. Poor buddy. Oh.
Come on.
Fell down one boom. Hi Connor, say hi.
Hi.
We're at Red Heart right now. Oh. Cranky baby.
Logan.
Mom, what's this?
Let me take a look at it.
I found it here.
Wow, that was fun.
It's probably Buster's grooming place.
Huh? Oh,
Put that in the.
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, buddy.
Walmart. Don't tell me what to do. I was just saying random
Mama,
words.
thank you for getting.
Good.
Thank you for driving us to Papa's.
Oh, you're welcome. Technically, Dad drove us to Papa's, but you're welcome.
Hi guys.
There's one that
My mom's so
regenerates.
scared right now.
Oh wait, am I on my
Baby brother.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh,
And
Oh,
today,
Can I do it on my level?
Red Deer.
what's the matter?
Yeah.
You see that?
I'll just use a
Yeah,
planet.
like it.
I'll just use a planet.
What does that do?
Do you want to say hi?
Share planet.
Hi.
Goes down in the road.
Hi.
What?
Oh.
What planet did you go on?
Yeah, that's my brother's.
That's not a good planet. That's not a
Goodbye.
good planet to go on.
We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face another day. We go bottoms up.
Hi guys, welcome back. So I wasn't able to go through the breweries and stuff, but I showed as much as I could. Kind of showed what the inside looked like of Red Heart. And when we were at Belly Hop, the first place we went, we actually just sat outside. There was too many people inside. So the next thing I'm going to do here is show you how I'm planning for tomorrow. I'm also going to do my evening reflection in my journal. So I'm just going to like angle the camera down and like maybe put it in fast forward mode and show you how I do that. So looking here, you can see I've got all of the morning stuff before we leave, and then I'm gonna pack up, and then when we get home, like we'll unpack, do laundry, and then I've got my journaling stuff I want to do, transferring my blog, which I do every Monday, and then all of my reviews. So technically I could do my personal reviews here, I just don't have my business planner, so I can't do that until I get home. So if I get time, I might do the personal stuff, because I can do the weekly, the monthly, the quarterly. The weekly I've been doing on the back of my weekly sheets. The monthly I've been doing on like the back, like the very last page, like the 30th. So I would probably do it here on the daily notes. Or I could do it here too. I could write it on that expense page, but I probably do it right here. And then the quarterly would be under my quarter goals, because there's a spot for that for reflection for the quarter. So that's where I do that. And yeah, so that was going to take me pretty much all night. But the good thing is Chad is off work Tuesday and the kids are all off school. So we'll be able to go to bed late if we need to, and then get up, like sleep in Tuesday morning. Tuesday is going to be busy for me though, because I've got all of my regular, like my blog to write on Tuesday, but I've also got my monthly, like month end stuff, like my stats, analytics, financials, budget close, that kind of thing. So I'll be able to get a lot of stuff crossed off on my task card, but it's still going to be pretty busy. I also have my Planner Perfect July box that came. My mom picked it up for me, so I might do a video on that when I get home. Not sure if it'll be Monday or Tuesday, but I'll try doing that. And then also think about a motivation video and a systems video as per request. And I think that's it. So I did get the Artist's Way. I told you guys, let me turn you around here. So I told you guys that I did get the Artist's Way, but I haven't actually started it. So I was like, what am I going to write it in? What notebook am I going to use? Is it going to be my common book? Is it going to be a book from Planner Perfect? I think that might make the most sense, because I've got like a couple of extra ones right now as it is. So I might just use one of those books, take my notes. One of them will be for morning pages. One of them will be from like actual like notes just on that book by itself. I think that'll be a good plan. So I'll talk more about that maybe when I get home. But for now, I'm going to end the vlog here. It is so beautiful. Like you can see the only clouds in the sky are those little wispies right there. Like look how pretty it is here. the temperature is probably like a nice balmy like 20 right now. The sun was quite warm today, but it is beautiful out. And here's my dog, Jack. Jack, say hi to the camera. Jack, say hi. He doesn't normally. Jack, look. He's so cute. I shave him, so it takes me a long time. I usually do it in 2 goes because it's hard to get around his legs and his feet and toes and stuff. But he's quite the character, that dog. Anyway, on the way back tomorrow, we'll do some more vlogging, and I will show you guys Gizmo again because we don't know what's going to happen with Gizmo, and we don't know how long she's going to be with us. So I will make sure she's on the camera so I can come back to this vlog and see her on camera. Maybe I'll show her tonight when I go back to the room. All right, you guys, we'll sign off for now. Bye. Hey, Gizmo, wait, come here. Come here. Come see Mom. Hey, here's Gizmo. Come on, Gizmo. Come on, baby. I love you. It's me, Gizmo. My beautiful girl. I love you, baby. Have a good sleepy in there. You do a pee-pee. Love you, baby. Go to sleepy. Hey guys, morning. It's actually not morning anymore. It's like 1:58. We're getting ready to go. I just wanted to quickly show you like how I pack my work bags. I have got like, well, technically 2 work bags. One's a side bag, one's a backpack, and then the other one is my sling bag for my purse. And I just wanted to show you like kind of how I pack them. They're from Poppy and Peonies. This video is not sponsored at all, but I've really been enjoying using the Poppy and Peony line. And I've got a variety of different bags from them. But let me turn you around and I'll show you what they are first of all and like what I pack in them. Okay, so I ended up putting my headphones in this pocket here. And then this is what the case looks like. It's a bit unorganized because I have 3 chargers in here. One for my watch, 2 for one of my phones, and one of my kids' iPads. So I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to put one of my kids' chargers. I actually had all of my kids' chargers in my brown bag. So I'm put like one kid's chargers in this side, and then the other kids in the other side. This little brown pouch for my cords. So my cords can go in here. It was really hard to do that one-handed, so I just popped it in there beside my TN. And then my, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to fit in here. My little pen case I'm going to put in a pocket, stick out right there. And then my water I'll probably bring with me in the car. My keys. Some of these bags have like a key leash, but I'm just going to put it in my on-the-go carry thing here. So in here I've got gum for my kid, and my wallet, and my purse, and my keys. Not my purse. What am I thinking? I've also got my Fuji camera, so I got to figure out where I'm putting that stuff. I think I'm going to put my extra batteries and film in with my portable charger. And then my camera, I think I'll be able to set it right on top of my commuter backpack stuff. So I'm going to put that right there because it's got that top part of the backpack. So it should like be easy enough to like close. So that one is all packed and ready to go. And now I'm going to put the rest of this stuff away. So I've got my Daisy book from Planet Perfect. I'm going to put that in here as well. I'll put it on this side. And maybe I'll put the open pages towards the side of the bag because I'm going to put my keyboard in here. So I've got my computer charge cord. So my computer charge cord didn't fit in there that well, but that's fine. I would put it down here, but that's where my keyboard's going to go. So I'm going to fold all of this stuff up. So obviously I'm not going to be able to shut this. It won't even, I don't want to stretch it. I guess I could technically, but I don't want to stretch it. So I'm just going to leave it open like that and then hope my husband packs it nicely in the car so that nothing falls out. I've got my glasses. So this area right here is technically a water bottle holder, but I'm going to put my eyeglass cleaning cloth in there, and then my glasses are going to go in the water holder, and then my phone. So I've got my phone. It is 2:11. My water bottle, like I said, will be in the car with me. My book will be in the car. I can put that. Actually, I'll try putting it in my bag here. Okay, so that's in there. I'm going to zip that up. That's ready to go. And then I've got this little thing that my son's grandpa made. He has a 3D printer. So these are used for the carts. Usually we have to put $1 in the carts in order to get them to unlock. So I'm just going to keep that. Those are my kids' toys. I've got a reusable bag here. This is actually from Jane's Agenda from last summer, from the book one. So I'm going to fold that up. I was using that as a tote bag. I love this because you can wash it in the wash. It's like cotton. It's so nice. I'll just set that on top of here, and then we're ready to go. So I've got my on the go, I'm not sure what this is, but this is my commuter backpack, my sling bag. But I love this bag. This is like my favorite bag, and I'm so glad I got it in black. But now I want it in heritage green as well. Okay, guys, so we're done packing up, and I'm going to take this stuff out to the car with my husband, and I will talk to you more when we're on the road. We'll see you soon. Bye. Welcome back, you guys. It's been a day. Literally, it is the next day. We are on July 1st, Tuesday, 3:52 p.m., and it has been a day already. I did not finish vlogging yesterday. I did not even bother vlogging in the car because on the way home, my baby was screaming in his car seat. The older two were fighting, and it was ridiculous. We had good weather all the way home, which was good. We left about 2 o'clock, got home about, maybe we left the city late because we had a couple of stops, and then there was slow going on the highway. There was an accident, there was construction, so I think we got home at 5. And we unpacked, and we were just zonked at the end of the day. I had a whole bunch of journaling stuff to do. As a matter of fact, I'm still not done my kids' journals that I have to finish today. But I have just been like working in my planner and going through all of the things that I've got to do. Next, I'm going to film the Planner Perfect July sub box right after this, and I just wanted to like sign off because I never even said goodbye. I didn't even get a clip of driving home, which was absolutely ridiculous. It's probably like the worst vlog I've ever had. I did try to get some clips of the breweries on Sunday when we went, and I'll try to throw some pictures in. I never even got pictures of my kids with their grandpa. Like, how terrible is that? But I'm like, okay, trying to make up for it. Like, they'll be in the vlog. You guys will, like, they'll be able to look back and see our trip. But I only got their grandpa, like, the back view of him walking into one of the breweries. He doesn't like being on camera. Like, and I would never do that to people if they don't want to be on film because it makes people extremely uncomfortable. So I didn't even get a picture of him. I got nothing. And I hope, like, I didn't really like show like really anything, to be quite honest. But I'm hoping that it's still like worthwhile content. I do want to start on weekly update videos, and I was just looking on YouTube while I was doing my analytics for my YouTube channels. There's like this new AI feature that if you click on, like if you look at your top 10 videos on your main page, there's actually a spot that shows like brainstorm new video ideas. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'm going to write that down on my planner, and when I get time, I want to go through there and take a look at that and see what that's about because it looks kind of cool. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to write that down right now. So yeah, it was just a matter of getting settled in. Last night, me and my husband stayed up till 2. We woke up at 9, and we just both felt like so drained and exhausted. And I don't know if I got a good sleep. I'm still worried about my dog. She's actually laying beside me right now. I'll take a picture and put it in this vlog, just so you guys can take a look. It's hard to see her sometimes because she's all black with a little bit of white on her paws, but if she's laying down, you can't really catch a good glimpse of her, so it's hard to photograph her. But yeah, she's just not doing so well. Like, I'm surprised I'm not crying. I think this trip for me was like, I need to take her on a last trip. I've been taking her to the dog parks for a couple of walks, but I have to be careful because her tumor on her abdomen is like almost touching the ground. So I do have her on like the equivalent of dog Advil, I guess, like an anti-inflammatory. So it's supposed to decrease her pain, supposed to soften the tumor a little bit, and let her move a little bit more. But it's on the left-hand side, so she's having trouble walking, and then she wouldn't walk up and down the stairs, but now she is. So I'm like, maybe that it means it's not getting better, obviously, but less pain for her. Um, but I'm also afraid of her injuring it. So as soon as it pops open or gets injured, that's when I have to discuss or like make a decision. The vet said that I could technically put her on an antibiotic so that she doesn't get an external infection, but she's like, that's just prolonging the days, and like if your dog is suffering, it's not fair to, you know, let her suffer, which I fully agree with. But I just don't know, like I feel like I've talked to a few people about like, you know, euthanization, and they're like, you know, I think a lot of times your dog wants to hang on for their owner, but I think it's because they just love you with all their heart and they don't want to die, right? Like I don't think, like as a human, we don't want to either. It's like this, I don't care what kind of creature you are, it's like this hope for living. No matter what's actually going on with you, you never want to die. And I think dogs are the same way. And I think humans, like, maybe because I know people when they have animals, like there's emotions involved, and I get it, but all throughout my life I've had people like put down my dogs and like our family dogs, like, and there would be no like emotion involved. It would just be like, oh well, they're hurt or they're this or they're that, so we got to put them down. And like I just don't understand how that's so easy. Like I know that there are people out there who just like, yep, you got to do it, you got to do what you got to do. But I feel like she's my best friend. She's been around for 13 years and she's been there for me when other people wouldn't. Like in a past relationship a long time ago, I was like literally sleeping in my car, my Jeep, for a couple of nights because I had nowhere else to go and no one to turn to. And nobody could offer me a place to stay. So me and my dogs, while I was pregnant, mind you, me and my dog slept in my Jeep. And she was there for me. Like I'd cry into her fur. And like, I know that sounds okay, yeah, everybody's dog is there for them, but she's like my best friend. She's like my familiar. Like she's my dog, you know, like she's my friend, my companion, everything. And I just, everybody else, it seems like they don't like her. Like when I go for walks, everybody is like, oh, I love that little dog, she's so beautiful. And she's absolutely beautiful, but she did get abused by my same ex who kicked me out before. She got abused by him, and so she doesn't like men, and so like she'll attack my husband, like in any grievance. Like he could step near her and she'll like rip his foot off. And now she's losing her teeth, so she can't do that as much. But like it just, she's like my dog and no one else's. Like she won't tolerate anybody else, and if anyone tries to pet her, she'll usually tolerate pets, and she doesn't mind pets from kids as long as they're not rough with her. But with men, she just does not like them. So I always have like, I always warn people like, please do not pick up my dog, please do not touch my dog. You know, like, and I don't take her out that often, but if she's off leash, she's usually pretty good, but she just runs away. So that's why I feel comfortable letting her run in the dog park. And with other dogs, she's great because I've been letting her do that ever since she was born. So anyway, I'm not emotional right now, but I still haven't been getting great sleeps because of it, and I'm worried, and I don't want to have to make that decision. And I don't know what to do. But anyway, moving on to more happier things, because I'm gonna get all over my head and get really sad. I've been working my butt off today. I've got so much to do. I finished all of my analytics, my budget close. All of that stuff is now done. I'm going to film my July box for Planner Perfect. And I still need to finish my scripting, and I also need to write a blog for today. So it's actually quite a big day. And then tomorrow, I don't have anything going on this week, but next week I've got a couple of appointments. I finally got called for a follow-up appointment for my MRI, so that's going to be next week on Thursday. And then Wednesday I have my CF clinic for my baby, so I'll be taking him by myself. And then I'm probably going to have to get my mom to babysit the other two, because it's hard taking all three kids with me to clinic. It's just, we're locked into a small room. They do a rotating clinic. We're sometimes there for 3 hours, and taking the other two, like, they fight like cats and dogs. I don't think I could do it. So next week will be a bit busier, but I will plan for that. Like when I do my plan with me on Thursday, which is in 2 more days, I will like talk about that and stuff and show you guys the appointments. So I'm excited for that. So Thursday, Friday will be filming days, and then I'm going to try to work in a weekly update video. So going forward throughout summer, I'll have a weekly update video once a week. And I don't know what day I'll post that. Maybe I'll do it like Saturday or Sunday. No, that won't work either, because I do have um, my planner videos posting Saturday, Sunday. So maybe I'll do it Monday along with my makeup video. That makes sense. I probably will be going to karaoke this weekend because I need some adult time. It's been a long weekend with all of the kids. My husband is stressed. I was stressed, especially being stuck in the car. Like, good thing the drive was only 2 hours coming back from Red Deer because well, technically 3 hours. I swear to gosh, I was going to pull my hair out of my head. And I changed my baby the other day and he went and scratched my face. So I kind of look like Harley Quinn right now. If I had a matching one right here, totally be Harley Quinn. So my husband said to me today, and I was like, I guess you're right. And the weather has been really weird here too, but maybe I'll talk about that in my update video. I'll start that today and just kind of talk about all the things. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoy the vlog, even though, you know, I missed out a lot of the things I wish I could have gotten on film. I apologize for that, but I do hope you enjoy it. So if you do, please give the video a thumbs up. If you are new, I would love if you would consider subscribing. I do vlogs every once in a while. I'll probably do a garden vlog, which is, or maybe, you know what, cancel the garden vlog. I totally did a Cocoa Daisy like garden planner, and I didn't have the money to buy like gardening stuff this year, but also my son would just like run through my garden and rip all my plants up if I planted anything. So I'm going to show my little plants that I do have. I'll show that in my weekly update video. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so signing off. I'm all done. This vlog is coming to an end. I will see you guys again soon. Take care of yourselves. And I think that's all I want to say. Bye.